Hello, this is Wmpyr. Okay, so here to help you guys out. One of the things that I do see online a lot is people take out their tactical knives and they want to show their knife skills. And when they do, a lot of times I'm seeing poor body mechanics. And what do I mean by that? What I mean by that is it's just arm, okay? So they're just, no matter how fast and how cool it looks, it's just arm, and they're not putting in the body mechanics. And what I really mean by body mechanics there is body shifting. Body shifting needs to be there. And if it's not there, then you better have a really, really good reason. And if the only reason you have is because, this is where I'm using speed to overwhelm the opponent, that's not a good tactic. Okay, there are times for that, there for sure, without a doubt. But once again, you need to have more detail than just, oh, I'm using speed to defeat the opponent. That's yeah, I'm sure, in your mind, I'm sure, but it's not. It won't be that easy. So, one of the things that Filipino martial arts taught me was always start with power. Don't start with speed. Start with power. Okay. So here we go. The basic. This could be single stick, double stick, single knife, double knife. Knife and stick, or empty hands, all good, right? But the main idea is we're going 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, instead of 1 2 1 2 1 2. You see this motion right here, boom boom boom, this turning of the body, that's body shifting, okay? And that term I got from Professor Bram Frank. I was body shifting before that. I just didn't know that's what it was called, or at least that's what he calls it. So I want to make sure I cite my sources here. So yeah, body shifting, make sure you do it. Now the problem with body shifting is that it's going to slow you down. So if you only did arms, yes, it's faster, yes. But if you do body shifting, you're more powerful. But like I said, so if you are doing Filipino dirty boxing, for example, then when you throw your punch, boom, 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 I'm limited to when I turn. Boom, 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 boom. You see, I'm limited to that, right? So what we can do to make up for this, and this is nothing new on my YouTube channel, is I've said to you guys, which comes from the double sticks, is this exercise that goes 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. Okay, if you do it that way, so essentially you're going 1 2 in one turn, 3 4 in another. So instead of one at a time, 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 we're going 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. Okay, so it doubles. It doubles. And like I said, I've shown this to you guys before, all right? And people will see it and go, oh, okay, cool, whatever, or I've seen a similar technique, or we might do something, somebody might say, oh yeah, I come from American Kempo Karate and we do something similar, or, whatever, whatever. And really, to take this and make it yours, right? To me, a good student is one that's going to be like, the worst student is just going to see that and go, oh, okay, cool, yeah. And I could tell there's nothing. That's not going to help them. They could watch my video 100 times. It's not going to do anything, right? The good student is the guy that, okay, so he goes, all right, so I'm going to imagine a scenario. And this is what I do. I do this, couple times a week, at least 3 times a week, I do this. Okay, is I imagine that I'm in a bad situation, and I always tell you guys, don't fight, survive. Fighting is pointless. Don't fight. In a real life situation, I don't care if there's guns, there's multiple opponents, there's knives, there's weapons, whatever. They're trying to hurt you, they're trying to mug you, whatever. Just survive. Surviving is the most important thing. That's what I tell you guys. Don't fight. You shouldn't be thinking, should I fight them? You know, no, you should be thinking, I need to survive, right? That's what I did every time I was in a bad situation. But that being said, maybe there's a situation where you need to fight in order to survive, right? Because like I said, survival is the most important thing. That's number one, right? Survival. But in order to survive, so for the purpose of survival, because we put survival here, not fighting, not combat, not winning, none of those things, survival. So for that purpose, in order to survive, we need to fight. This can happen. So if that's the situation, all right, I'm surrounded, it's a bad, they're jumping me, this is bad, I need to get out of here, but all I got really is to go fetal position, and then who knows, they might stomp me and I could die, repeatedly stomp me on my head and I could die. So I need to fight. I need to fight and create a hole. I need to swing and make them back off a little bit, or just create a little hole to where I run out of there. Okay, so I need to do that, let's say, in this specific situation. So what I do is I put on the Boss Rutan O2 trainer, and I throw as many punches as I can. I usually count 30 punches at a time, you know, so that's one rep. I count to 30, and then I go again, count to 30, and I mean, it is brutal, but I try to do that, and I'll try to do it at least 3 times in a row. Without any break, and it is devastating. But yeah, that's the kind of the burst, you know, is just, I don't know what's happening, I can't really see, I don't care. I am that desperate, and the situation's that bad, so I just need to fight my way out. So in that situation, I'm this, right? I'm doing this as hard and as fast as I can, right? It's brutal. Well, that's the time where what I just showed you guys, where instead of going 1, 2, 1, 2, let's go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, boom, 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 boom. Apply that. But it's easier said than done. You know, this is, like I said, I am timing myself. I am testing my stamina. It's under pressure. I got the breather on, and it is brutal. You know, when fatigue sets in, you know, you're not thinking. So you have to test it out like this. And at first, you probably won't even be able to do it. You know, I have trouble doing it, but as you put in the reps, you'll see what you can handle. And who knows, maybe at first you can go 1, 2, you can do that. And then 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then at some point you may switch back to this. Boom, boom. But I guarantee you, during that scuffle, you are going to say to yourself, I'm moving too slow. That can happen. That can happen. And so if that happens, now you know how to overcome that. Is put in that half beat into the normal beat, which is the 1, the 2, with the body shifting. Body shift, 1, 2, 1, 2. But now you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So please try that out, okay? And you know, if you're really serious about using this stuff in a bad situation, you have to do training like that. You can't just, you know, watch the video and go, oh, okay, cool. So that's it for now. Thank you for viewing, and take care, folks.